morning, divas. We're in the Target parking lot. First of all, I just have to show you guys. I bought this over the weekend. It's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. We just stocked up. So I was supposed to have a doctor's appointment. Good morning, it's Monday. Hi, welcome to my channel, welcome to my channel. I don't know if this is gonna be in the first vlog from home or the second one, but I came all the way here because we were supposed to have a doctor's appointment today, and I got like halfway here and they called and they were like, hey, what's going on? So we're actually, the person who does it called out, so I said, awesome, that's great. So I still came because I was coming to look at tennis shoes at Academy because they don't sell these shoes in my hometown, and also in Ireland they're like $80 to $100 more, so I wanted to get them while I was home. Decided to return all the New Balances, just keep these, and they were on sale, so it was only like $100 bucks. But I did just finish at Target. I'll show you guys what I got with the unnecessary things. Unnecessary, I just got a big bag of chops, but I miss them. I haven't had them in forever. Obviously I don't have them in Ireland. And beef jerky is freaking expensive. This was $20. And then also I've been wanting to read this book. And did I need a book? No. But am I gonna read it in one sitting? Probably yes. And is it so up my alley? It's uncanny? Also yes. It says stuck in a PA job and living at home with her parents after a painful breakup, 31-year-old Chloe Fairway isn't where she wants to be in life. The last thing she needs is to face people who once voted her most likely to succeed at her upcoming 10-year college reunion. And she definitely doesn't want to see her former best friend, Sean Adler, who is now a hotshot film director, living the life Chloe dreamed of. Desperate to make a splash and to save face in front of the man who might be the one that got away, she turns to a mysterious dating service. Enter Rob, her handsome, well-read, and charming match. The perfect +1 to take to her reunion. The more Chloe gets to know him, the more perfect he appears to be. Could it be that this dating service knows her better than she knows herself? And can she overlook the one big catch? As Chloe reconnects with old friends, she begins to question everything she thought she wanted. Maybe, just maybe, revisiting the past is exactly what she needed to move forward. Loving that. Also got, this is my favorite, clear protein. It tastes like pina colada. Here's what I came for. Now, did they have the leggings I wanted? No, but did I need workout shorts? Yes. And I also needed socks. So I got socks. Why do we have to buy socks, you know? It's just one of those things, like where I'm spending $20 that I could spend on like a book on socks. Anyway, got a new sports bra. I love the All in Motion Lululemon dupes, are so amazing. So I got that, and then I just got 2 pairs literally of these same shorts because I tried them on. They felt amazing. And I think they're like a dupe of those Free People ones, like the swing ones where it kind of looks like the skirt. And now that I've pulled this out, I don't think these are the same. That's not fun. Anywho, let me look and see. No, they are. I just can't tell because they're black and it blended in. Okay, it is the same. Anyhow, so that's basically all I needed while I was home. Will I probably buy more things? Yes. Will I be pissed off at myself? Yeah, also yes. Cheers. I also will show you guys my shoes before I pull off. I want to eat before I pull off. Also, I need coffee before I pull off. I'm going with my dad to the lake later today. And I gotta be honest, I'm so tired. I slept a good like 8 or 9 hours. I'm just so tired. Okay. So ASICs are, I mean, I'm sure they're a thing here, but they're really big in Ireland. They have like stores on Grafton Street and O'Connell. And so I always pass by. I started doing research on what tennis shoes I want to try next because I have Hoka's. And these kept coming up and everyone was like, if you walk 10,000 steps, like these are the shoes. And so I do run a little bit, like nothing crazy, on the treadmill in my gym, but I walk. My goal of the year was to walk 10,000 steps. I walk obviously a lot because I don't have a car in Ireland. So yeah, I got the gel Nimbus. These are the 27s. I think the 28s might be out. But when I put these on, they felt so gorgeous, beautiful, amazing. I got an 8.5, not that any of that matters, but yeah, gel Nimbus 27. Okay, so I'm very excited for those. I'm literally gonna put them on when I get home. I also went through a xoxo 41 on the way. Good morning, guys. It's 7:55. I have a doctor's appointment like an hour away, so I came through Espresso 41 to get some coffee and breakfast because I forgot my protein shake at the house. Sad. Anyway, so that's where we're at now, and hopefully I'll make it into Albany on time for this appointment. I got a, whoa, hitting myself with the bag. I got a breakfast burrito and they're so slay, but I'm gonna eat that when I get home, and I actually might wait to get coffee until I get home, just because I don't want to backtrack. I'd rather just go get straight on the interstate. Okay. Oh, I also got an SD card because I can't find an SD card. Okay, I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Hi divas. Forgot how up close and personal this is. Anyhow, it's like 2 o'clock. I rode with my dad, or drove my dad up to like to do some lake errands. Oh my god, I forgot how good quality this camera is. Anyway, that's basically it. I really didn't have much to say. Then it's stunning, beautiful, gorgeous at the lake. It is a chilly day, but wintertime at the lake, like fall and winter at the lake, it's so slept on. It's so stunning. It's just regular. Yeah, it's 43 and windy. It says it feels like 33. So what I'm used to. But tomorrow's gonna be sunny too. I think I might have to take this camera with me to Ireland. Okay. I'm gonna go now. Good morning, divas. Short hair is here. Short hair is not styled. Short hair is barely brushed through. I have blood work. I've been sitting in the car now for 20 minutes waiting on my dad. Hey Deves. Got blood work done. Went to Carter's. What else happened? Ate my brunch. Chugging some coffee because I've only had 1 cup of coffee today. I don't have my camera, so it's not gonna be as pretty. But it's such a stunning day. Should we walk home to the dog? I was hoping I'd get a cold plunge in while I was here, but joke's on me because I brought the cold weather with me, so no cold plunge. I'm so upset because I thought it might be cool enough to ride the jet ski. Warm enough, not cool enough. I was wrong. Important news to, oh, I look like Lord of Fire Squad. Important news to break to you guys is that we did get a new, what's it called? Free little library. Free little library. I saw last night they put Wild Dark Shore, so we just went and added some, and I am the luckiest girl and I'm still there. So really excited to read this. We're at the library now. Okay, we're at the library. We're gonna get some of the stuff, even though I'm only here like 5 more days. But I did read like 200 pages already today in love, in other words. So hi divas. These are my new glasses, except for they look just like my old glasses. Uh-oh. I felt my phone just go off. That might be Sam. I just have my phone in my hand. Okay, anyway, hi. I'm wearing these glasses to pretend that I might not look the way I look right now. Hi. I haven't vlogged anything. Another winter storm's coming through, so my trip has been extended. Woke up this morning, slept in, went and got Red Owl, worked out for like an hour and a half. And as you guys saw, we went to Little Free Library, then we went to the library. And I think I just took the books to my bedroom, so I won't be showing you guys right now. But I did get a Fiona Davis, and the book I've been wanting to read, Bad Publicity. I don't know if I'll finish it, but my only goal of the weekend / really today, because I really want to finish it today, so I can read one more book before February begins, is finish Love in Other Words. I think I have, let's see, I'm on 217 and I think there's like 400 pages. Yeah, 400. Oh wait, that's acknowledgements. We're just gonna say 400 pages for the heck of it. So I'm on 217. And okay, I have to say a few things. The first thing is I bought this like at some point when I lived in Atlanta. Hey. Okay, like I said, I'm 219 pages in. Love in Other Words. I bought this a couple years ago when I was living in Atlanta. I went to one of the like romance only bookstores and grabbed it. And first of all, I love it because I don't know how to describe it. It's different than like the regular edition. Like the papers are so white and crisp. But I never read it. I always wanted to read it because I heard that it's very much like a blueprint, like same thing as Every Summer After, and that's one of my favorite books ever. I'm a big summer girl, a big summer like love story girl. Anywho, but I'm loving it. It does have the same like blueprint, like told in alternating timelines, like dwindling down obviously to current day and the big event that happened between the two main characters. But it's a lot of the story itself is different, if that makes sense. But it is similar. It's still like a lake situation, and like the main female character always wanting a family like the main male character's family. Like that happens there too, but it's so beautiful so far. I know it's gonna wreck me, and that's basically it. Listening to The Great Divide for the first time. Oh wow. Hey, hey, what? Oh, I'm gonna throw up. You guys, how do I get to the good spot? I like sucked in, don't want to put the book down, and then I gotta go do stuff. I do this to myself every time. Every time. Oh my gosh. Anyway, okay. I'm at 259, which means I have like 140 pages left. It's so good. And you guys, like, every summer after will always be one of my favorite books ever. Summer books, like book reads, beach reads, lake reads ever. But this is so good. Oh my gosh. Like, I get the hype now. Okay. I also get the hype of Christina Lauren. I'm glad I read this book because I read one of their other books and I just didn't, maybe I just didn't attach the characters well because I just didn't enjoy it that much. Like, it was fine, but it just wasn't a standout or something I really super enjoyed. But oh my god. I just want to sit and finish this. It's so good. So good. So I'm probably not gonna be able to finish this until I get home like late tonight. So I will be staying up to finish this. Oh my god, it's so good. I've got to go get ready though. Okay. I think I'm gonna take you guys with me though, because I don't think I've really ever vlogged in Moultrie, and Moultrie has the cutest little downtown square and super cute shops. Oh, I'm back here with my books though, so I can show you. Okay, so like I told you guys, little free library. Got finally, I know Maddie's like screaming on the other side of the computer. I think she recommended this. Maybe I'm like dreaming things. I've just seen so many booktubers talk about it, but I think Maddie recommended this. I can't remember. But I'm super, super excited to read this. And I got it for free. I almost bought it a couple weeks ago. And then I have The Stolen Queen, which is a historical fiction about this girl who worked in 1936. She was an archaeologist on a dig in Egypt. We skip forward to 1978. And wait, I can't remember. 19-year-old Annie Jenkins has landed an opportunity to work with Vogue fashion editor Diana Vreeland, who's organizing the Met Gala. Basically, long story short, is during the Met Gala, this stolen jewel from Egyptian jewel goes missing. And so I think Annie teams up with Charlotte, who's the girl that was in 1936 in Egypt. And they have to kind of try to go back to Egypt, try to find the jewels. And then there's also like a curse element to it. Like, is it a curse or are things just happening? And time will tell. And I don't know if I'm gonna get to that. I really want to, but I want to read this more. I've been dying to read Bad Publicity. It's been on my list for, I don't know how long has it been out? Basically since it's been out, I think it came out earlier in the year, or last year. It came out in 2025. I want to say maybe like summer or fall is when it came out. I don't remember, but Everyone says if you like Emily Henry, you'll really, really like this, and I love Emily Henry. Basically, rivals, enemies, lovers. It's about Andy, and she's landed her dream job as an editor or senior editor at a publishing house, and then she gets her first big author. It happens to be her rival in college, her very handsome rival. Obviously she doesn't want to admit he's handsome, but anyway, she has to spend the summer, I believe, is it summer? I don't know if it's summer or not, but she's got to travel with him on his tour for a month, and they're going to all these like romantic places in Europe. And will she be able to resist his charm? Only time will tell. Will the enemies become lovers? The answer is yes. So I do really want to read that as well. But I'm gonna get ready really quick and see if we can finish any more of this. Like, I literally might have to take this in the car with me, even though I never read in a moving car, and I'm gonna be with my cousins. Good morning, divas. Wow, we're gonna have to get the tripod out. Hold on. Quiet on set. Hi, besties. Okay, so next day. This is really annoying. I wish I didn't have to do this. I finished the book, and I also want to talk to you guys about the books I read this month, because tomorrow's the 1st of February. So, is that right? Yeah, tomorrow's the 1st of February. So I finished my goal I set for myself. I actually wanted to read more than 10 books. I hit 11 yesterday because I finished Love and Other Stories, as we were talking about. You guys, that book. Okay, so everyone, okay, I'm just gonna have to deal with this. Everyone had always suggested it for me because Every Summer After is one of my favorite summer reads, like, ever, all time, goated. And allegedly there was like lore whenever Every Summer After came out, because it was so similar to the storyline of Love and Other Words. I think it came out first. To me, obviously there are similarities. Both books have doctors, I believe doctors. That's right, in the first one, right? I think so. But both books have that. Obviously, they're both centered around love stories that happen between neighbors at a lake house growing up. And then they have the alternating timelines, which I've grown to actually really, really enjoy. And yeah, so there's a lot that's different. Love and Other Words, while Every Summer After does deal with grief, Love and Other Words is grief on like a whole nother scale. I'm trying to think how to talk about Love and Other Words without like totally spoiling it. I'm editing this realizing I didn't really give any context as to what this book is about other than my feelings towards it. So I'm going to read you the excerpt off the back. So I don't say more than I should, even though I've definitely already said more than I should. Macy Sorensen is settling into an ambitious, if emotionally tepid routine. Work hard as a new pediatrics resident, plan her wedding to an older, financially secure man, keep her head down and her heart tucked away. But when she runs into Elliot, the first and only love of her life, the careful bubble she's constructed begins to dissolve. Once upon a time, Elliot was Macy's entire world. Growing up from her gangly, bookish friend into the man who coaxed her heart open again, only to break it the very night he declared his love for her. Told in alternating timelines between then and now, teenage Elliot and Macy grow from friends to much more, spending weekends and lazy summers together in a house outside of San Francisco, devouring books, sharing favorite words, and talking through their growing pains and triumphs. As adults, they have become strangers from one another until their chance reunion. Although their memories are obscured by the agony of what happened that night so many years ago, Elliot will come to understand the truth behind Macy's decade-long silence, and will have to overcome the past himself to revive her faith in the possibility of an all-consuming love. It's so good. It's so good. I laughed. I cried. I was literally sitting there trying to read the last 50 pages last night before I had to get ready for Girls' Night Out. And I literally was screaming at the book, being like, oh my god, you're joking, oh my god. Because obviously in every book you ever read, they allude to something that happens, and then as time goes on, it unravels and you see what it is. And I was shook. I did not see anything that was coming. I kind of saw like the grief side of it, but not in the fashion that happened, not in like what occurred. And yeah, it was sad, but the ending was beautiful. The love story between them, beautiful. I have complicated feelings because I can't really say what it is, but if you read it or if you have read it, this is an old book, so I feel like, you know, the people that are just, I'm trying to think when this came out. I'm looking, 2018. It came out in 2018? Oh, I didn't realize it came out that long ago. Oh, basically, there's a night where everything goes to shit, and it's what their entire like breaking of their relationship happens, and we don't know what happens that night, and eventually find out what happens. And the sequence of events after that is so sad and messed up, and it's just insane. I'm so happy they lived happily ever after together, but it was cray. And also, yeah, overall, crazy transition. I really enjoyed the book. I thought it was good. Now, is this like Every Summer After Me in like the likeness of it? Like this summer, I would suggest this for everyone to read during the summer. No, I wouldn't do that. But it is a really good book. I really enjoyed it, and it all bluffed in the end. Anywho, I really enjoyed it, and yeah, I loved it. I read it in a day, and it's so crazy of me. And I love the cover. It's so cute. Anywho, love, love, love. I know people have like, I was like looking at the reviews because I was just curious what people thought of it after I read it. And there were a lot of like 1 and 2 star reviews, which I guess I could understand, but also I just really enjoyed it. I thought it was cute. And I'm a sucker for a love story at the lake. Anyhow, moving on. I do have bad publicity I got from the library yesterday. I'm gonna try to read. And I also have a Fiona Davis, yeah, book I got from the library. I'm gonna try to read, as you guys saw. Anyhow. But let's talk about the books I read this month super quick. Hi divas. Okay, so I read a lot more arcs this month, but I wanted to go over, let me just start from the get-go. I wanted to go over the books I read this month. I read a lot of arcs, so you guys have seen my in-depth thoughts of all my arcs because they're in all my reading vlogs. Also, can we talk about the algorithm, like what's going on? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I don't know what's going on with TikTok. Is there anyone watching my videos other than Maddie? Probably not. But we're having a grand time together watching each other's videos. Anywho, what was I gonna say? My New Year's resolution of reducing filler words is going really well, as you guys can tell. Okay. I read 11 books. My goal was 10 books. I really wanted to read more than 10 books, and I did it. I read 11. So let's go over them. First of all, I got into LT Silver / Cowboy Romance, and I used them as like in between books this month. So I read my favorite of her series, of anyone that I read, is Chestnut Springs. I like those the best. And it follows a family of brothers, and then there's 2 friends that are intertwined in the series. So yeah, basically all these bull riders. Anyway, I liked that part of the series the best. I just like have gotten into like cowboy romance. That's that on that. And I read Reckless, Heartless, Flawless, Off to the Races. What else? I can't think of the other one. Wild Love. I did not like that, but I will be giving that series a second chance because apparently there's that age gap romance in there. So in total, I read 5 Elsie Silver books this month, which is crazy. And then I read 5 arcs. I just finished Amanda Lovelace's new poetry book. It was really good. I loved her poetry. Like years ago, I'm actually looking at one of the books on my shelf. And I saw it and it was available, so I read it. It was really good. It kind of talks about being, oh wait, I haven't talked about it. Okay. Well, it kind of talks about being a woman and fed up with the way of the world right now and everything going on. It was really good. There was one in there that I really resonated with, and I can't remember which one it was, but kind of talking about how like tiring it is to feel like you're constantly fighting a battle that no one is going to win, and it's okay to like get sad and get upset and get angry, take a day or two, and then come back and keep fighting the good fight. So enjoyed that. And then obviously I read my most anticipated read of 2026, which is Dolly All the Time. Loved that. I had 3 5-star Dolly All the Time, June Baby 5-star. The Last Page, which is a retelling, I've already talked about it, or like a modernized version, sort of. I'm sure the author wouldn't love me saying that, but of You've Got Mail. I gave 4.75, so it was almost 5-star. And then K.L. Walther's book, which is The Summer of Second Chances? No, The Summer of... Oh, it is Summer of Second Chances. Oh, okay. Slay. Read The Summer of Second Chances. That was a 4-star. And obviously, I just finished Love in Other Words. I love that. I think I ended up giving it 4 overall. And what else am I forgetting? Hold on one second. Oh no, that's it. So those are my 11 books I read. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I'm gonna end it off here, start another one. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you guys so much.